guys, and welcome back to my channel. Yeah. So basically, if it feels like I'm whispering a little bit, it's because it's quite late at night. I wanted to drop just a really quick video, and although my family know exactly what I'm like, they would prefer not to hear it. Trust me, I was having sex not too long ago and everyone in the house heard me. It was quite embarrassing. I literally was in the middle of getting ragged out, and I just heard my brother shout, "Shut the fuck up," like bare aggressively. Honestly, my heart fell into my stomach. I was so embarrassed. Like, he obviously pulled out of me, like he was embarrassed, like I'm bright red laughing, like because I'm nervous, but I'm like, oh my god, like it was giggly. Oh, it was a shambles. And then 2 minutes after that, my mum texted me saying, "You do know that everyone can hear you." So great, my mum and my dad both heard me. I don't know if I've told you that story before, but you're getting it now. I wanted to jump on to say, and first of all, if you're new here, welcome. Sorry, you just got hit with a wild story, like, well quickly. It was probably such for you. I done a poll on Instagram the other day, and it was basically saying, you know, ladies, if your man turned around to you and was like, you know, "I want you to eat my ass," would you eat it? And I personally thought that not a lot of girls would. Like, I've eaten ass before, I'll eat it again. Like, if it makes my man happy, I'm gonna do that. Do you know what I mean? And those people are like, "Oh, you're so freaky," and I'm like, is it freaky though, or is it just like being open? Do you know what I mean? Open to exploring. And so to my surprise, over half of the girls said that they would lick their partner's arse, innit? So I'm gassed. I'm gassed. I'm like, okay, girl, you're on it. You're on it. Do you know what I mean? Love it, right? On a real, like, it makes me happy now, and there's filthy bitches about. It's a good time. Personally, for me, he needs to be fully clean. Do you know what I mean? Like, he needs to be like top tier clean, like fresh out the shower clean. It can't be too hairy. I don't want pubes in my mouth, and like the thought of like poo particles on the hair and stuff, that gets me a little bit. Do you know what I mean? I have to make sure he's pucker. No, my man's hygiene's up there. It should be anyway, but just to let you know, I've had some bad experiences. Yes, I have. Been down on some very sweaty, stanky willies, and it's just been traumatizing, to be honest. Like, I actually have a fear of a certain kind of man because of the experience. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we won't get into that. I want to jump on to say, just because a man, yeah, likes potentially fingers up his ass or a tongue up his booty hole, does not make him gay. Yeah, can I just make this so clear? Like, we need to remove the stigma around it. We need to explore more. We need to be more open-minded, okay? The bum hole is a pleasure point for both men and women, and men should be able to experience it too. Guys, if you want your booty hole licked, or if you just want to try it, please just try it. Like, you won't regret it. Like, I've spoken to someone before and they were like, it just made me feel really emasculated, and it's just like, yeah, but what does masculine mean to you? Do you know what I mean? Like, masculine to me is like an energy. It's like a security within a man. Do you know what I mean? It's like their essence. And just because you get your asshole licked does not make you less of a man. Do you know what I mean? Or because you like a finger going up there does not make you less of a man. You're just a man that's comfortable with himself and likes that pleasure. Do you know what I mean? So if you like that, or if you want to try it, get it fucking done. Okay, get it done, and then let me know how it is, because you'll thank me. You will thank me. Okay. I also done a poll. It's basically, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you need to follow me on Instagram because it's lit. I don't really post much from my like wall, but I post a lot of my stories. My stories are popping. That's just where it's at. I enjoy a good story, obviously. And then I posted a story about whether you'd suck your partner's toes. Do you know what I mean? Man or woman, whatever. A lot of the people that said they lick arsehole said they wouldn't lick toes, which I found really, really bizarre. Because, like, I personally used to hate feet, but like, I love feet now. Like, I hated feet because I was very insecure with my own feet, so it just made me like just be off put by everyone else's. But since I built my confidence, and then I realised, you know what, my feet are actually beautiful. Like, they allow me to walk this earth, they allow me to dance to the song of life, and they're just beautiful. Do you know what I mean? They're cute. Like, they're uneven, as in like one foot's like this, and then one foot's like this, and then two toes are like the same height, and then it goes down again, which is a bit confusing. Like, one toe's got stunted growth, but either way, they're fucking cute toes. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'd never let anyone suck my toes, and then one day it happened, and I realised I was missing out. A bitch was missing out, you know, fully. Like, getting your toe sucked is a good time, you know, but again, it needs to be clean. Do you know what I mean? Proper clean. Like, say like my man's just jumped out the shower and we're chilling on the sofa, and like we're both each end of the sofa, and he's got his like legs around me, I've got my legs around him. Do you know what I mean? Just both have a bit of a suck there. It's a good time. But yeah, no, I'm actually quite attracted to feet now, but like, it's hard to find a man with actually really nice feet, because I'm not picky, but I just like it to be popping, do you know what I mean? Like, who doesn't want it to be popping? But it's just funny, isn't it? Some people will lick an arsehole but not suck a toe. Like, a bit contradictory there. Like, someone messaged me after I put up that poll and was just like, I just imagine if they had like all this toe jam, and it's just like, well, you don't suck it if there's toe jam the same way you don't suck the willy if there's cheese there, do you know what I'm saying? And no, leave that shit at the market, honey. We don't need that. But that's another point, actually. Do you know, personal hygiene is so important, right? By all means, for a female to upkeep her vagina is a lot more effort and a lot more hard work than a man just to wash his things. Yeah, obviously I ain't a man, obviously. But with women, it's all internal, do you know what I mean? Obviously we have a self-cleansing system, which is amazing, but like for me, I have to be super careful because my shit's sensitive. Like, if I have sex without a condom on, like, you can throw off my pH balance. You shouldn't do that anyway, kids, do you know what I mean? Practice safe sex, because safe sex is the best sex, unless you're trying to get pregnant, obviously. I get BV, so that's bacterial vaginosis. If you don't know what that is, it's basically when your pH balance goes off in your vagina. It can get a little bit smelly, you can release discharge, and it's just not a good time, do you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather not have sex than experience that, because that's just fucking long. Like, if you leave it, like semen, if like semen stays in there, you don't like push it all out properly after sex, that can cause BV. And then obviously we've just got loads of flaps and crease and folds, but like, there's a lot for us to get into and make sure it's puckered, do you know what I mean? But then using certain soaps can actually rinse the good bacteria out of a vagina and cause BV as well. So just basically just make sure you wash your vagina properly. Know what you like, what your body likes. Like, I have to wash with like a really sensitive soap or just really hot water, do you know what I mean? Well, not really hot because I don't want to scorch my minge, but I used to use Femfresh, and like the pink one just weren't doing it for me. It was just throwing me off. So then, you know, I went to just Dove soap or Simple soap, and that's a good time. Like, they do the trick. So that was a bit of advice there if you need it. Sorry, waffled on, went a bit of, not even off topic because it's still within, you know, the sexual region. But guys, please make sure you're pulling back your foreskin and washing all the things down there, because it ain't nice, do you know what I mean? Like, I've had some, like I said, I'm sorry, I'm just here getting flashbacks, traumatic flashbacks, and I'm just thinking, nah, it could never be me. So, wash your willies, wash your vaginas, be open-minded about things going up your batty hole, mandem. Girls, be open to licking mantam's booty holes, and, you know, suck a toe. Why not? Why fucking not? And with that, have a good night, gang.